Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. What's up, y'all? What's up, Tanaya? What's going on? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's go. Hit the like button.
Grandmother told me she wasn't too sure true love existed. Mom told me she was that guy more than a lover. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Even in my younger years, tired of feeling lonely, eyes full of tears. Codependent deep inside this resentment. Yeah, you'll be my girlfriend and I'll ignore my fears. See, I always been a hopeless romantic. You got a problem, let me fix it. I'm no mechanic, yeah. They say I'm just says to try. Seems like I attract attached, yeah. How to get free when I'm a stranger to me. You're my real, you're my real, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You're my real, you're my it's a friendship so devoted. Bone of my bones. All the mothers get demoted. You're my real. You're my Now after 12 years we still got a problem. Remember everything in the first word. We were ready for a takeoff. Heavy luggage, you took it from better to worse. Shared a problem with another, not highly suggested. It's like expecting a return when you never invested. No, even when I was younger, it's so hard to be single. What's the point of being married if I've chosen to mingle? I'll never do what my dad did to my mother, you to my mother. Like father, like a son that's asleep with another. Damn. But you can't, no you can't lose what's yours. Felt like someone else took my spot, now it's getting hot. I let a stranger in. Oh, baby.
All right, what's up, y'all? This is MrLetGo, and tonight we're about to have a conversation about there's a viral video. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it seems to be going viral about a woman that is from 1950 talking to a woman that is a modern woman, right? And the modern woman is explaining how happy she is being a modern woman. So we're going to talk about this because my question is, are modern women as miserable as they appear to be? We got to have a conversation about this because I think the majority of you ladies hate your lives because you act like you hate your lives, but you don't think you have a choice. So it's just like eating some food you don't like because you're hungry. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button so we can get the show started. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And everybody on Instagram, come over to YouTube. Oh my God, praying for you. Stop degrading. Oh my God, shut up. So everybody come on in, say what's up in the comments. Happy Friday. What's up, Flawed? Tea and Talk podcast. What's up with you? Tanaya, Joe, what's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody say what's up in the comments. Okay. And as you already know, there is a 10 contribution limit. So you guys are going to tell me how long y'all want me to be on. So there's a 10 contribution limit. So as I'm moving on, I'm counting how many contributors. And if we don't get 10, we're just going to end the show a little early. I got a whole lot to talk about. I got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6 videos to play for y'all. So everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, and let's go. So, all right. So here's the first video. I got 6 other videos. What's up, Maria? Hit the like button. Here we go.
Do tell. No more aprons, first of all. Welcome to...
All right, so this is a modern woman talking to a woman from the 1950s, and she's going to be explaining to the woman in the 1950s how awesome it is to be a modern woman. But just like you ladies know, your life actually sucks. So it's going to be a little hard for her to explain how being a modern woman is so awesome, and you'll see. So let's go. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Remember, we need 10 contributors before, throughout the show. 10 contributors, or we going to be out early.
Welcome to 2022, where you can do anything a man can do. I am so excited to finally be here. You are going to love it. Feminism has done so much for women. Do tell. No more aprons, first of all. Oh, do we finally have a butler to cook for us? Oh gosh, no, you'll just eat pre-made greasy crap out of a bag on your way to and from work. I suppose that sounds convenient, so I get to work outside the home? Totally. You get to sit in a cubicle all day while you stare at a computer screen, chugging coffee. So liberating, right? I suppose. I'm at work all day. Will we finally have a Rosie the Robot maid? No, you'll still have to do all the cleaning. That's what your weekends are for, cleaning and laundry. Oh, and
all right, so right here, I want y'all to think about it. Do y'all remember looking at the Jetsons, and all you seen on the Jetsons was flying cars? They had a Rosie robot that actually cleaned everything for them and cooked for them and stuff, and they didn't really have to do anything. So back in 1990, something like that, like about 89, 90, the Jetsons came out, and we all was like, yo, by year 2000, cars are going to be flying, and we're going to have the made robots and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just going to be amazing. Thank you, Maria, for the Cash App. So that is number 1. We got donation and contribution number 1. Thank you to Maria. And yeah, doing laundry now. Wishing I had a Rosie. But instead of having a Rosie, you can be a Rosie to your husband. How about that? So let's keep going. I remember the second year 2000 hit, we just knew we were going to be having flying cars and robots and stuff.
errands and yard work all day while you stare at a computer screen. First of all, oh, do we finally? Welcome to 2022, where you can do anything a man can do. I am so excited to finally be here. You are going to love it. Feminism has done so much for women. Do tell. No more aprons, first of all. Oh, do we finally have a butler to cook for us? Oh gosh, no, you'll just eat pre-made greasy crap out of a bag on your way to and from work. I suppose that sounds convenient, so I get to work outside the home? Totally. You get to sit in a cubicle all day while you stare at a computer screen, chugging coffee. So liberating, right? I suppose. I'm at work all day. Will we finally have a Rosie the Robot maid? No, you'll still have to do all the cleaning. That's what your weekends are for, cleaning and laundry. Oh, and errands and yard work. Wait, so I have to work full time plus still manage my home full time? I mean, you want to have it all, right? Okay, but what about my husband? Is he amazing? What? No, you're not married. You live alone with your cat.
Y'all hear that, right? You hear that, right? Imagine a woman from the 70s or whatever, right? Sitting down in front of you, being like, oh my God, the future. Like, so tell me about the future. Like, tell me your life. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Tell me your life. Like, I can't, oh my God, the future. You're in 2022 and the woman is from the 70s, right? And you're like, yeah, it's great. Okay, so there's no flying cars. Nope. Okay, no robots run. Nope. Okay. So what's different? Like, and she's like, well, nothing's really different. The only thing that is different is that women are independent and they run around wearing wigs and shit and telling men that we don't need them. And she's just like, no flying cars. Nope. No robots. Nope. Nothing changed. Nope. Banks are the same. Schools are the same. Yep. Cars are the same. We have electric cars. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have cars that will drive themselves. Okay. We have cell phones and iPhones and we have internet and stuff like that. Okay. But what about the human side? Okay. Like, you saying you women in 2022, y'all don't have husbands? No, we don't need no husband. We're independent. Can you explain this we're independent stuff? I don't understand, because I enjoy having a husband, right? And she's like, yeah, you don't need no husband. We don't need no man. We're independent women. Like, we have degrees and we got to paint our own house and cut our own grass, but we love it because we're independent. And the woman is like, but wouldn't it make sense for you to have a husband? Wouldn't you want your husband to be cutting the grass and painting the house? Like, so what you're saying essentially is you traded having a husband with having a degree. Back in the 70s, you can have a degree and a husband, but you don't put the degree over the husband. You just have a degree, like the Huxtables. Back in the 70s, Huxtables wasn't out yet, but the 80s or whatever. But it was shows on TV back in the 80s that shown like families. So two people can have a degree and be okay. Why don't you 2022 women, modern women, have husbands? Like, what's wrong with having a degree and a husband? Well, no, we don't want husbands. We don't need no man. We're independent. And we don't wear our hair like you wear your hair anymore. We don't do that no more. Oh, how do y'all wear y'all hair? Well, we have these things called lace fronts where you glue some shit on top on the front of your forehead and you paste like back in middle school where you paste stuff. You paste some fake hair on your head, and it's like that, and you look glamorous. And she's like, what? You paste glue? You put glue on your forehead and you put, wait, what? Right? Just imagine explaining this dumb shit that y'all do to a woman in the 70s, right? And she's like, yeah. So how do you get this shit off your head when you're ready to take it off? And you show her this.
More, I've learned my lesson.
Oh, hold on. Damn. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Damn. Oh, hold on. I think I got it over here. Here it is. Nope. Damn it, I forgot. These videos don't work. Shit. All right, hold on. Let's just keep going.
You do date though, a lot. You can just have sex with whoever, whenever you want. That sounds kind of gross actually. Just pick them off of this app. What about pregnancy? Oh, there's this magic pill you take, totally wrecks your hormones, but keeps you from getting pregnant so you can, knock some boots. The pill is magic? Well, it's mostly effective, but don't worry. If by chance you do get pregnant, you can totally just kill the baby by having an abortion.
Whoa, I forgot about that part. But you're gonna move past that part. Oh my God, I forgot about it. I forgot about that part.
Someone has to fill that cubicle space. Okay, am I at least happy?
I'm very strong. I have a lot going for myself. I am a catch.
So now she's going to show her friend what being a modern woman looks like. So these are examples of what's going on in 2022. So now imagine after them saying all that, she sits her down in front of the TV and she's like, oh my God, color TV. This looks great. Yeah, so I'm going to show you some things that modern women are doing these days. And she's like, okay, I can't wait.
Least happy?
I'm very strong. I have a lot going for myself. I am a catch. I bring the whole table. I'm not bowing down. I don't feel like, you have to cater to a man and because I'm older. Girl, what? Why should I treat a man like he's a prize when I pay my own bills?
I come to the table with the table, the chairs, the bacon. So I'm not asking or begging a man to take care of me because I don't need that, honey. Look at me.
A few moments later.
I'm tired. I no longer want to be an independent woman. Forget that INDE. I'm good. I want to be a housewife. Yes, sir, I am. I'm not an alpha female no more. I've learned my lesson.
I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. I would not put on makeup.
Baby, I will be submissive to you. Baby, I will cook for you. I will clean for you. Yes, daddy, whatever you need. You want sex when you want it? Yes, sir, you got it. Baby.
So these are small examples of what women instead of women. But I'm just saying, right? So these are examples of modern women, right? So the woman in the 70s would be like, so what? I don't understand. Like, what is the purpose of all of this? Like, why? Like, what are you getting out of doing this? Like, we have husbands. Like, why don't modern women have husbands? Why don't modern women want husbands? Like, can anybody explain this to me? I'm the person in the 70s. Like, we had, married households. We didn't have all these problems. Like, what are you doing? So another example of what modern women are doing is this. Baby,
you want a meal at 3 o'clock in the morning? Maybe you want a meal at 3 o'clock in
Well, so this is another example of modern women.
the morning. Yes, sir, you got it. Take care of me.
What's the freakiest thing you ever did in your life?
I f***ed the guy and his mom.
What? His stepmom.
No, his like birth mother.
So she's like, so this is what women in 2022 are doing? They're like sleeping with dudes' moms? Like, what? Wouldn't a woman in the 70s be like, what are you, what? What is going on? I want y'all to imagine having a conversation with a woman in the 70s. Because this is what modern women are doing. Like, but this is the sexual liberation. Women are running around being single mothers, eating off of the government, and it's sad. So hold on, now I got the video right. And then on top of that, going back to the wig thing, the woman asked, because now I got it now. The woman asked, so how do you guys wear your hair now? Like, you know, because the woman is in the 70s. She's like, you know, they got the little 70s hair. You know, of course, it's their hair. How do you wear your hair now? And then they're like, oh, well, we put glue on our foreheads and we paste something called a lace front, and we get our hair installed now. And a woman in the 70s is like, installed? You get hair installed. Can you explain that? Well, yeah, you go to a hair salon and they pour glue on your forehead and they take this mat that looks like hair and they plop it on your head. And now you walk around and you have this long flowing hair and you do all this other stuff, but it's not your hair, but it's this stuff that looks like hair, right? And the woman in the 70s is like, glue on my forehead? Like, okay. How do you take this thing off if you glue it on your head, right? And she said, oh, it's no problem. We do it like this. And the woman is like, wait, what is she doing? What is she doing? Oh, yeah, this is how we take our wig installations off. Like, this is a lace front. This is a lace frontal. And yeah, you know, this is a leave out, whatever the hell a leave out is. Yes, this is what we do. And the woman is about to throw up in her mouth, and she's just like, wait, what is she doing? What? This is what we do. Ma'am, like, can you tell her to stop? She's ripping her hair out. See, that's where the glue goes. You see how she's happy, right? And you're like, what is she doing? This is disgusting. Well, this is what women are doing in 2022, right? And the woman in the 50s or the 70s is like, we're so 50 years, 50 to 70 years into the future, women are worse? Because the only thing that y'all have that we don't have in the 50s, 60s, and 70s is cell phones and this thing called internet, which sounds cool. That sounds cool. A phone, I can see people. I can see a Visiphone. Okay, that sounds great. Y'all have computers. Okay, I get it. But the women are worse. How did women get worse instead of better? Like, I'm just confused. Can you explain that? Let me see this hair thing again. Like, what can you? So this is what a woman does when she takes her little hair thing off. Oh my God. This doesn't hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. But it doesn't pull your hair out? Well, yeah, it pulls your hair out. But why do you women do this? Oh my God. Why don't you wear your own hair? Well, yeah, we have a full head of hair. See, the woman has a full head of hair. She has a full head of hair, but we choose not to wear our own hair. We choose to wear other people's hair. Can you explain why? Well, we don't really know why. We just do it. So some of you didn't see the viral video. So let's go back to the viral video. And we'll go from there. Because now we're going to talk about the financial side of this. So for those who didn't
2022, where you can do any.
So for those who didn't see it, we're going to go hit this real quick.
Welcome to 2022, where you can do anything a man can do. I am so excited to finally be here. You are going to love it. Feminism has done so much for women. Do tell. No more aprons, first of all. Oh, do we finally have a butler to cook for us? Oh gosh, no. You'll just eat pre-made greasy crap out of a bag on your way to and from work. I suppose that sounds convenient. So I get to work outside the home? Totally. You get to.
All right, y'all, just for the record, we still need 9 more contributions or we're not going to get through all these videos. We still need 9 more contributions. If you want to get through the rest of these videos, I told you I got about 6 videos to show y'all. So if y'all ain't contributing, like we're going to leave early. We're going to get out of school early today. Come on, y'all. Hit the super chat or Cash App. Cash App is Aaron 1000. Let's get it. We only have 1 contributor so far.
Sit in a cubicle.
And of course, hit the like button.
All day while you stare at a computer screen, chugging coffee. So liberating, right? I suppose. I'm at work all day. Will we finally have a Rosie the Robot maid? No, you'll still have to do all the cleaning. That's what your weekends are for, cleaning and laundry. Oh, and errands and yard work. Wait, so I have to work full time.
All right, here we go. What is my husband doing?
Plus still manage my home full time? I mean, you want to have it all, right? Okay, but what about my husband? Is he amazing? What? No, you're not married. You live alone with your cat.
A lot of you ladies live alone with your cat in real life or with your dog or whatever, your hamster. If you sit down and just think about what a woman in the 50s, 60s, and 70s would have to look forward to 50 years later, just a whole bunch of angry, spiteful, wig-wearing. This is another example. Just whiny women.
Imagine getting fired because you telling how your mom used to treat you, and because you got a big following on TikTok. Medical City Dallas, yeah, I'm coming for you. So because
I want to get a couple things off my chest, and I'm gonna try to stay calm. So a black woman therapist came on here. She was shaking that ass. She had her braids in. She was talking to our community the way our community needs to be talked to.
Okay, so this internet thing, women use the internet just to shake their asses and just to talk shit about men. We have this amazing internet thing. We have phones and all this stuff, right? But all the women are using all these amazing things for is to shake their asses and talk shit about men. And the lace front, I still don't understand why you millennial women, or you women in 2000, why you're choosing to wear other people's hair and then rip it off your head like an alien. Like, why? And most likely, whoever she's talking to is going to say, well, I don't really know why we do this. We're just... And she's like, did something... So women are actually worse people than they used to be. I'm just saying, y'all. So let's talk about money. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to talk about money, how independent y'all are. Are women making more money than they were back in the day? Because somebody says 50 years is less money. So put a 1 in the chat if you want to talk about money. Y'all independent women love talking about money. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to talk about money. We about to talk about money. Let's go. Y'all don't want to talk about money? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to talk about some money. We're going to talk about money. Because I want to dispel a couple rumors. Because you know what y'all black women love to say. Black women make more money than everybody on the planet. So let's talk about money. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Okay. Traditional women did not make as much income as modern women do to this day. So she's like, oh, wow. So we can make more money? Yeah. Okay. But are modern women making that much more money than the traditional women from the 70s? The answer is no. Black women are making an average of $780 per week and or $40,500 a year. So the average black woman makes about $40,000 per year. So when you look at a single woman with or without kids, with or without kids, is it actually worth it to give up having a husband like the woman in the 70s or the woman in the 50s, because she had a husband, in order to make an average of $41,000 a year? So that's the first thing. Y'all love running around saying y'all independent with y'all little $40,000 a year. I don't need no man with a little $40,000 a year. But something that y'all may not pay attention to is what about student loans? You know how y'all love to sit here and say, black women are the most educated women on the entire planet Earth, right? Well, about that. The single woman or the single mother makes about $40,000 per year, black women, right? But when you get into student loan debt, the average woman has an average of $38,000 in debt. So you make $41,000 a year, black women, but you have almost $40,000 in school debt that you have not paid off yet. When you gonna pay that off? Let's keep going. So you're an independent woman who most likely owes as much money to the government as your income is. What y'all think about that? You make $40-some thousand a year and you're an independent woman, but you owe the government, because none of y'all paid y'all student loans back. You pay the government, you owe the government about $40,000 a year. I mean, $40,000 period. And as you already know about student loans, that balance never goes down. Put a 1 in the chat if you're aware. If you don't hurry up and pay off your student loan debt, the balance of your $40,000 or whatever that you owe never goes down. Put a 1 in the chat if you're aware of that, because the interest takes changes the amount you owe every year. Put a 1 in the chat if you know, if you don't completely pay your student loan debt down. Once you start paying the student loan debt, it doesn't even start going down. So you're going to owe just as much money as you did 5 years ago. So no matter if you've been paying on your student loan debt or not, you still owe half of $100,000 in student loan debt. So say she has kids. Is child support enough to add to her $40,000 a year income? No. On average, single mothers are getting about $5,700 per year. I'll say it again. On average, single mothers are getting about $5,700 per year in child support. So what is the actual point of having a random baby, getting yourself into student loan debt just to run around saying you got a degree, and gaining excessive weight? Because since you got a child and you're in college and you graduated from college and now you got to be an independent woman and you got to work all these hours at your job to make your little $40,000 a year, you don't have time to go to the gym. So you gain a lot of weight. Because if you look at the women back in the 70s, just like the thumbnail, it was almost no fat women in the 70s. Are y'all aware that the women in the 70s weren't so fat? Put a 1 in the chat if you are aware or you agree that women in the 60s and the 70s were not as fat as women are in 2022. They weren't as fat as y'all are. They weren't as overweight as y'all are. So now imagine having a conversation with the woman who's in the 70s, and you're like, oh yeah, we're independent. Oh, really? You're independent? What does that mean? Well, we don't need no man, and we go to school and go to college, and we can graduate from college and get our degree and then have our own job. Oh, okay. How much does that job pay compared to how much you have to pay as far as living expenses? Well, inflation is up. So on average, you know, the average place to live is about what? $1,500 a month. Oh, wow. So how much are you independent women making if you have to pay $1,200 to $1,500 a month on average, you know, rent or mortgages? $40,000 a year. So what you're saying is, as an independent modern woman, you're paying about $1,500 a month in rent, but you're only making $40,000 a year. And the average woman has $38,000 in student loan debt that never goes down, no matter how much you pay on it. So how are you independent? And why do y'all run around calling yourselves independent? I don't understand. And y'all ain't got no husband. So y'all rather go through all of this turmoil in order to. And then how much is this wig thing that y'all keep bragging about? Y'all, how much is this wig installation crap that y'all love to talk about? You know, and like, how much is this? Like, how much does this crap cost? Oh, this costs about what? $500 a month, something like that. $1,000 every 2 months, something like that. You know, just the upkeep and all the glue and all this other stuff, the time, right? So this is a perfect example, y'all, of how screwed up you ladies are. And of course, I'm not done. The average black woman makes $40,000 a year. And the average black woman who brags about having all these degrees has over $40,000 in student loan debt that you still owe. And you incur all these stupid, idiotic bills with the lace fronts and the hair installation and the nails and paying $200 to get your eyebrows or eyelashes and all this stupid shit. And you got to have the latest bag. Are you independent women actually living in poverty and lying about being independent? Because if you just simply think about this, if the typical black man makes $40,000 a year, the typical black woman makes $41,000 a year. If you had a husband, you both would bring in an income of $100,000 a year. So imagine getting a $50,000 a year raise, y'all. Because a typical black man only makes about $38,000 to $50,000 a year. So we're going to round it up to $50,000 a year. Imagine at your job, you get paid, you get a $50,000 a year raise. Would you be happy about that? Well, if you got a typical black man that works at UPS or just Uber driver or whatever, you kind of like get a $50,000 raise. Because if the white man is only paying you $50,000 a year, why are you mad at the black man when he will be paying you $50,000 a year? You know, women love to say, no, he got to make six figures. Your ass don't make six figures. And if you do make six figures, you don't know what the hell to do with it. And you got massive student loans. I'm willing to bet if you make $100,000 a year, you have $100,000 in student loan debt. Or probably $200,000 in student loan debt that you have not paid back. But instead of you busting your ass trying to get to the bag and buying all this stupid shit for your head and your eyes and your face, you can get a husband and then instantly get a $50,000 raise because he's going to bring in $50,000 just like with your $50,000 if you make $50,000. Because isn't $100,000 household income better than $50,000 in household income? I'm just saying, can anybody just make this make sense? So y'all run around having fatherless babies, but you ain't getting a whole bunch of money in child support because on average, the typical single mother gets about $6,000 a year in child support. So you ain't making no extra money that way. You're running out to the white man getting 4-5 degrees. And even though you might make $80,000 a year, but you got $80,000 in student loan debt that you have not paid back. That is accruing interest every day that goes by. But instead of having your 80 and having all these issues and problems, because you got kids and your baby daddy ain't paying child support when he needs, why don't you just get a husband? Why is this so difficult, y'all? Because y'all ain't making no whole lot of money. You're not making a huge amount of income, ladies. And it's a miraculous invention that is TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And a woman in the 70s says, so the only thing you ladies are using this miraculous invention for is to just shake your ass and talk shit about black men. That's all you're using these miraculous inventions for. Shaking your ass and talking shit about black men. This woman would be like, what the hell?
You do date though. Welcome to 2022, where you can do anything a man can do. I am so excited to finally be here. You are going to love it. Feminism has done so much for women. Do tell. No more aprons, first of all. Oh, do we finally have a butler to cook for us? Oh gosh, no. You'll just eat pre-made greasy crap out of a bag on your way to and from work. I suppose that sounds convenient, so I get to work outside the home? Totally. You get to sit in a cubicle all day while you stare at a computer screen, chugging coffee. So liberating, right? I suppose. I'm at work all day. Will we finally have a Rosie the Robot maid? No. You'll still have
All right, y'all, hit the like button, and I'm still waiting on contributions. So if I don't get the contributions, we're going to end this at 7 o'clock in 7 minutes. I got a bunch of videos. I'll just make a part 2 to this. So if I don't get the contributions coming in, Cash App, Aaron1000, or Super Chat, we're out of here in 7 minutes. If you wanted to go past 7 minutes, I got a whole bunch of other stuff to go, but it's up to y'all. Cash App or Super Chat, y'all got 7 minutes.
to do all the cleaning. That's what your weekends are for. Cleaning and laundry. Oh, and errands and yard work. Wait, so I have to work full time plus still manage my home full time? I mean, you want to have it all, right? Okay. But what about my husband? Is he amazing? What? No, you're not married. You live alone with your cat. What? You do date though. A lot. You can just have sex with whoever, whenever you want. That sounds kind of gross, actually. Just pick them off of this app. What about pregnancy?
Hold on, I gotta skip that part.
Having an abortion.
Oh.
Someone has to fill that cubicle space. Okay, am I at least happy?
I'm very.
So, and then when it comes to stuff like this, you see this woman's hair When she gets home, she has to peel this hair right here. She has to peel that stupid looking shit off like this. Just imagine showing a woman in the 70s this right here. She would literally throw up on you. Because she would be like, but why? Why in all hell would modern women do this stupid shit to themselves?
What public?
And then how fat women are now and lazy women are these days. Let's look and see how fat women are these days versus back in the 70s.
Even when we're following the diet than our white women counterparts. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
And then you sit around fat, out of shape, lazy. And then what do? When you realize you can't find a man because you're fat, you get on TikTok doing this.
It's trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. All of y'all is trash. All of y'all is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. All of y'all is trash. All of y'all is trash. All of y'all is trash. Y'all just want to come over and fuck. Y'all just want to come over and fuck. Y'all just want to come over and fuck. Y'all just want to come over and fuck.
Yup. So you start off like this, making excuses for your fat ass.
Even when we're following the diet than our white women counterparts. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and
blaming being fat on racism. And then a year later, when you can't find no man, you just laying in the bed, just all fat and shit, saying this.
Man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. All of y'all is trash. All of y'all is trash.
So when it comes to the woman from the 70s, she's like, I'm not excited about the future. I'm not excited about the future. I'm happy in the 70s. Because in the 70s, they had husbands, they shared their income, they were happier. Nobody wore wigs. Nobody was fat. I'm dead serious. Nobody was fat. My mom wasn't fat. My mom was skinny. Nobody was fat. Nobody's laying in the bed talking about every man is trash because they fat. They don't sit around and say, well, literally, because of slavery, I can't lose any weight. They didn't do that in the 70s and in the 60s, 70s. They didn't do all that. They wasn't walking around doing this dumb shit, peeling their damn hair, peeling somebody else's hair off their head. They didn't do this stupid shit. They didn't do this, y'all. So when you just look at the state of our women versus the state of women back in the 70s, What happened to y'all? Because when I first seen this video and just started thinking about our women now versus our women back then, y'all are in a terrible, disgusting predicament. Because like I said, I broke down the money, y'all, because y'all love to sit around and talk about how y'all are independent and y'all make all this damn money. No, y'all aren't. And no, y'all don't. Shit. Look at this woman right here. She run around acting a fool on TikTok. She's a professional, right? She run around talking shit on TikTok. Uh-oh, wrong video.
So long.
But she don't know how to shut her damn mouth. She lose her little professional job. And you already know she ain't got no man. So she's sitting in the car looking like an idiot.
I posted some stuff on Monday, was literally fired on Friday, telling people to go to therapy. And a lot of people got upset and attempted to hurt me, but I want you guys to understand that you didn't just hurt me. Yeah, I no longer have a therapist. The people that I was serving have very severe mental disorder.
So it's like even the professional women, even the women who got like 8 degrees are miserable. Even the women that got the 8 degrees are absolutely miserable. This woman got 8, 9 degrees in her car crying. And why? Because she couldn't stop shaking her ass on TikTok. So I'm out of here. If anybody wants to join my content creation coaching group, that link is in the chat. But I just want y'all to think to yourselves and figure out like what the hell happened. Because all you're making is $50,000 a year. You're purposely making yourself unattractive to men because we don't like wigs and all this and these eyelashes, all this stupid shit y'all are doing. So y'all aren't actually evolving. Y'all are actually deteriorating. And you're not making more money. You're only making on average $50,000 a year. So you're not even making more money. You're not independent. Because like I said, just like this stupid ass woman, she's sitting there talking all this shit, but is she independent?
Severe abandonment issues. Some of them don't even have parents.
Is this woman independent, y'all? She's a professional. Is she independent? No, because if she was so independent, she wouldn't be sitting in her car crying because a white man fired her. You can't be independent crying in the car after your white boss, your white daddy fires you. So I just want this to be a wake-up call to any of you goofballs run around and talk about you're independent. You lose your job, you out here crying, you begging for super chats. Not super chats, cash apps. I'm begging for super chats. But I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to think about what the state of, because of a woman from the 70s actually seen how y'all live how y'all act, how ignorant y'all are, the stupid shit y'all keep saying.
Strong. I have a lot going for myself. I am a catch. I bring the whole table. I'm not bowing down. I don't feel like, you have to cater to a man and because I'm older. Girl, what? Why should I treat a man like he's a prize when I pay my own bills?
I come to the table with the table, the chairs, the bacon. So I'm not asking or...
Like, what the hell would a woman from the 50s or the 70s say? Like, what the hell are you talking about? You are the table. What? I have a husband. I love my husband. Why do you want to have a table and be what the hell is wrong with you women in 2022? I'd rather stay back in the 70s because what the hell is y'all doing? And y'all don't make a lot of money. Because that's the baffling part about it. Y'all going through all this, I am the table, I am this, and I don't need no that man, all this crazy shit, and y'all ain't making no whole lot of money. The average black woman makes under $50,000 a year. I'm out, y'all, but exactly, independent and struggling. I'm out, y'all, but ladies, I want y'all to just sit down, get on your knees and pray and just figure out what the hell has happened to you. Because you're not in any way better than women in the 70s. They are better than y'all. Y'all have not evolved in any way. Y'all have literally gotten worse. And if I'm wrong, please explain how black women have gotten better instead of worse. And I'll be willing to hear it. The majority of y'all are overweight, fat, lazy, don't go to the gym, don't eat right. The majority of y'all only make $50,000 a year. The majority of y'all are miserable and you're angry, and all you do is get on TikTok whining about black men like this woman.
It's trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. Every man is trash. All of y'all is trash. All of y'all is trash. Every man is trash.
So it's like, what are y'all doing? But hopefully, this helps y'all out. The whole scenario of a woman from the 50s and the 70s to come in and see what y'all are doing and how embarrassed she would be. Hope this helps. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day.